Holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. You will not be punished for your anger, you will be punished by your anger. Anger will never disappear so long as thoughts of resentment are cherished in the mind. In a controversy, the instant we feel anger, we have already ceased striving for truth and have begun striving for ourselves. He who controls his anger is more praiseworthy than a powerful warrior. One who restrains his negative emotions is mightier than a king. An enemy can harm an enemy, and a man can harm himself. But a man's own mind, if wrongly directed, can do him a greater harm. It is a man's own mind, not his enemy or foe, that lures him to evil ways. There are those who do not realize that one day we all must die. But those who do realize this settle their quarrels. Conquer anger with non-anger. Conquer badness with goodness. Those who are free from resentful thoughts surely find peace. A man is not called wise because he talks and talks again. But if he is peaceful, loving and fearless, then he is in truth called wise. Better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace. If one's mind becomes purified by hatred, none can make him do evil. Chaos is inherent in all compounded things. Strive on with diligence. He who can control his rising anger as a coachman controls his carriage at full speed. This man, I tell you, is a master charioteer. The thoughtful exert control over the road of anger. The others, they are but charioteers. He who checks rising anger as a charioteer checks a rolling chariot, him I call a true charioteer. Others only hold the reins. Overcome anger by love, overcome evil by good. Overcome the miser by giving, overcome the liar by truth. Happiness or sorrow, whatever befalls you, walk on untouched, unattached. The wise man who is not grieved by the loss of the inconstant, attains peace. An angry man is again angry with himself when he returns to reason. There is no passion so weak that it will prevail at some time over anger. The secret of health for both mind and body is not to mourn for the past, worry about the future, or anticipate troubles, but to live in the present moment wisely and earnestly. Irrigators guide the water. Fletchers shape the arrow shaft. Carpenters shape the wood. Wise people master themselves. If anyone can refute me, show me I'm making a mistake or looking at things from the wrong perspective, I'll gladly change. It's the truth I'm after, and the truth never harmed anyone. A man is not called wise because he talks and talks again, but if he is peaceful, loving and fearless, then he is in truth called wise. In whom there is no sympathy for living beings, know him as an outcast. When this world is ever ablaze, why this laughter, why this jubilation? There is no fire like passion, there is no shark like hatred, there is no snare like folly, there is no torrent like greed. One should not pry into the faults of others, into things done and left undone by others. One should rather consider what by oneself is done and left undone. It is better to conquer yourself than to win 1,000 battles. Then the victory is yours. It cannot be taken from you, not by angels or by demons, heaven or hell. Speak the truth. Yield to anger not, when asked. Give even if you only have a little. As I am, so are these. As are these, so am I. Drawing the parallel to yourself. Neither kill nor get others to kill. By oneself is evil done. By oneself is one defiled. By oneself is evil left undone. By oneself is one made pure. All tremble at violence. All fear death. Putting oneself in the place of another, one should not kill nor cause another to kill. He who inflicts violence on those who are unarmed, and offends those who are inoffensive, will soon come upon one of these 10 states. As rust sprung from iron eats itself away when arisen, even so his own deeds lead the transgressor to states of woe. He who is stained with defilements without would wear the yellow robe is not worthy of it. By that time there is a fading away of lust, there is liberation of mind, there is liberation by wisdom. two people in the world you should always be grateful towards. The one who has helped you, and the one you have helped. Conquer anger by non-anger. Conquer evil by good. Conquer the miser with generosity. Conquer the liar with truth. An angry man is again angry with himself when he returns to reason. Anger is like a chariot careening wildly. He who curbs his anger is the true charioteer. An enemy can harm an enemy. A man can harm himself. But the mind, well directed, can make a greater show of anger than any enemy. Let off the bodily airs. Hold one's tongue in self-control, and in mind be free from lust. Thus is the mind and body well controlled. Victory breeds hatred. The defeated live in pain. Happily the peaceful live, giving up victory and defeat. In this world hate never yet dispelled hate. Only love dispels hate. This is the law, ancient and inexhaustible.